I haven't drunk a drop of alcohol since 2021. That's almost 5 years. And it all happened after I learned this one simple thing. It's so obvious that it often gets overlooked by the majority of the public. Quick introduction, my name's Ben. I've made over 100 videos on quitting alcohol. I've also helped people successfully quit. I've also made a course on how to get sober, which I'm now giving away for free. I'll leave the link in the description. So let's get into the video. To start, I want you to imagine being born in a universe where alcohol is illegal. Picture a society where alcohol is viewed as something as bad as, let's say, heroin or crack cocaine. Think back to when you were in school and they used to get you in the classroom, they used to pull out the TV, put an old VHS tape in, and they would show you some documentary on heroin, marijuana, or ecstasy, and they would basically use scare tactics so that you wouldn't take. But now, imagine, instead of those heroin documentaries, that tape was about alcohol, and it scared you to death about the dangers that alcohol had in your body. You would learn about the carcinogenic effects of alcohol and how it completely wrecks families. Think about it. If alcohol was just discovered today, it would be heavily vilified. It would be seen as something to avoid at all costs. Now we know that alcohol is harmful, yet millions decide to keep drinking it. Why is that? It's all about conditioning. When I learnt about how harmful heroin or cocaine was in school, it basically, well, it did scare me not to take heroin, but I have taken cocaine, so probably didn't do a good enough job. But I knew that if someone was smoking crack cocaine or they offered me heroin, I knew that if I took it, it would be very bad for me. Yet we all know how bad alcohol is, but it's just glamorized in society. Think of all those advertisements of people sipping alcohol at Christmas time, or when we walk through the airport, we've got duty free, we've got cigarettes, whiskey, Conor McGregor drinking proper 12. We just look at it and we get the feeling from the advertisement and we just romanticize having a nice cold glass of whiskey. I'm not gonna lie, just thinking about having a glass of whiskey with a massive ice cube in it now does seem pretty refreshing. But we never think about the repercussions of drinking that glass of whiskey or watching that advert of that couple drinking wine over a dinner. We don't think about the hangovers and the brain chemistry that is completely destroyed by drinking alcoholic drinks. For me, the breakthrough came from not learning something new, but from unlearning everything that society has taught me about alcohol. Once I started viewing alcohol as a drug and not a societal norm, I realized it didn't add value to my life. When I see somebody enjoying a drink, I no longer envision a happy occasion. I see the chaos it causes the next day. I see it as a choice to consume a harmful substance. The pivotal moment for me was just realizing that I didn't need alcohol in my life. I had to filter out the messaging that I'd received over the years. I recognized that many narratives around alcohol are designed by big alcohol companies. They maximize profits and expenses at our health and well-being. I'm not willing to be a cog in their machine. Awareness is the key. When you stop viewing alcohol as a normal part of life, you recognize the truth. That's when the shift starts to happen. People like to call this process first principles thinking. When you break something down to what it really is. I say call a spade a spade. Alcohol is a poison that brings no good to your life. Maybe it comes with some fake confidence, but the side effects the next day are just simply not worth it. Many people I speak to come to the realization that they know these truths deep down. They just need the right guidance to help them understand. If you're interested in seeing if my program is a good fit for you, I've left a link below and you can book a free 30-minute discovery call. I'll provide you with a tailored plan to help you gain control of your drinking, but most importantly, gain control of your life. My program stands apart from the traditional AA or rehab. It's new and unique, but most importantly, it's focused on getting you rapid results. If you'd like to know more, you can click the link in the description, but I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.